A lot of things I want to talk today, so what I'm probably going to do is make a couple of videos about it. I'm going to make one about this Princess Leia thing that happened, and another about the Lazy Banks thing, which I'll probably be doing a little bit later today. So, first of all, as we all know, Carrie Fisher unfortunately died the other day, and there was a huge outpouring of grief and loss and sadness that was all extremely justified. And, you know, some of the most touching moments came from her friends like Mark Hamill and Steve Martin and people like that. But there was one aspect of this, and you knew it was going to happen. You absolutely knew Slave Leia was going to come up, because how could it not? Like, that is a huge part of so many people's childhood and part of their sexual awakening, that it was going to come up. It was going to have to. It's part of the picture, which is Princess Leia, and Princess Leia is a huge part of the picture of Carrie Fisher. You know, Princess Leia as a character has a lot of different meanings for people, and she should, because all those meanings are in evidence in the character herself. She is the princess who was captured, she is the rebel leader, you know, and she is the girl in that slave costume. You know, she's also obviously a mother, you know, in many ways a grandmother, and all those things come together to make this very complete picture of the character of Princess Leia, and that is absolutely a part of what Carrie Fisher means to everyone. You know, it's the largest part for most of us. Some of us were far more lucky to have known her as a real person, but most of us aren't that lucky. So we have what we have been able to see, and that was Princess Leia. Now, there were a lot of people who got really uptight and mad that anyone would care about Slave Leia, and to me it revealed, I mean, you knew it was going to happen, but to me it revealed a huge sexual prejudice, and that was, how dare anyone find a woman sexually attractive, that is oppressive, that is objectifying, that is degrading? And the answer to that is maybe. But you know what I also see? I see girls in that Slave Leia costume all the time. You see it all the time, okay? And it's not guys forcing girls into those fucking costumes. They have Slave Leia parades. There are a lot of girls for whom this was a big deal. Not all of whom are straight girls also, by the way. You know, so if you want to get into that, like, fucking oppression scale kind of shit, you know, fuck off. You know, some queer girl gets wet looking at Slave Leia. What, I gotta tell her that's wrong? No, fucking of course not. It's not wrong for a straight guy to go like, holy crap, that looks pretty fucking sexy. I was one of those guys. Okay, not technically straight, but, you know, still fucking happened. But that attraction and that sexual awakening through Princess Leia is part of what makes multiple generations. It's not just the Gen Xers, it's also the millennials. Like, you know, that image is cross-generational, and it kind of brings us together in a common sort of attraction and sexual identity of a sort, you know? So my opinion is that there's absolutely nothing wrong with remembering that and being like, oh man, like, I'm always going to remember this, because you're going to remember it. You know, but of course there are going to be a bunch of people who are going to tell you, oh no, that's wrong, you shouldn't do that. No, bullshit. No, it's perfectly fucking fine. You know, it's perfectly fucking fine. It was especially distressing because there were like horrible trolling, awful tweets about Carrie Fisher and Princess Leia that were just pure hatred. And nobody fucking cared about that shit. Like, no, that gets a pass. But no, the person who was just sexually excited, they're the problem, they're wrong. And this kind of leads into the big problem I have when I'm like, no, social justice warriors are, God, I don't even want to use that word anymore. I don't even want to use that fucking word anymore. Like, it's a buzzword and it's dead, you know, I hate it, but I just don't know what else to say. I don't know what else to call it. So these assholes who just want to fucking pick on people because they happen to like sexy things and enjoy engaging in it, fucking just basically come in and try to make everybody fucking feel bad. Oh, you should feel bad because, like, you know, she was more than that. No, okay, first of all, they didn't say she wasn't. Okay, she didn't. They didn't. You know, second of all, if you're going to throw all the guys who are attracted to her under a bus, you have to throw all those female cosplayers who play Slave Leia under the bus as well, which is what they do, by the way. You know, it's not like they don't do that. And that's actually what pisses me off. I wasn't going to say anything because I was like, whatever. Like, people complain about Slave Leia since the dawn of fucking time. Well, 1982 when the movie came out. But, you know, fuck it, whatever. But then it became more and more and more of a thing where it was just like, oh, you're awful. It's General Leia. Well, I'm going to quote Max von Sydow from fucking Force Awakens. I don't care what you call her. She's royalty to me, okay? Jesus Christ. As fucking patronizing as maybe that title is, it's got fucking meaning, which the film subverted, by the way. You know, she's not completely helpless. She needs those guys to just open a fucking door. Okay? That's it. You know, they gotta open the door because she can't open it from the inside. That's it. After that, she fucking takes over. She's like, some kind of fucking rescue attempt is this? What the fuck is wrong with you? Fucking start firing at the stormtroopers, you assholes. You know, like, what do? You fucking wannabe Jedi and fucking smuggler, dude? Jesus Christ, get your shit together. And then they get their shit together and they fucking escape and they blow up fucking Death Star. Like, that's the fucking story. Like, that is the fucking story. You know, like, no princess ever the rebel leader. Princess is rebel leader here. Oh, but that's not what people remember. They just remember Slave Leia. Yeah, because it's fucking hot. You know, like, did Carrie Fisher have some problems with the outfit? Yeah, sure. But even she acknowledged that it was fucking hot. Hey, turns out this kind of shit is fucking complicated. Don't just fucking beat on people for fucking being attracted to shit. You know, because that's what you're doing. You're trying to make hay for yourself by saying, oh yeah, well, like, I'm a better feminist than you because, you know, I call her General. Oh, fuck off. Nobody gives a shit. Nobody really gives a shit. Oh, and by the way, the controlling of the image of the female body is the essence of patriarchy. Yeah, just to let you know that, okay? You do realize that's what that's all about, right? You know, control women by trying to control male desire. Duh. You know, duh. That's how it fucking works. That's what it fucking is. It's the essence of that. So no, Slave Leia's gotta be freed, which, by the way, the movie did. The movie did that. She frees herself. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. That's what I fucking hate, because all this is a disgust of sexuality. And everyone's gonna say, oh no, we're not. No, yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. You see something sexual and you're like, ew, how common, how oppressive, ooh, how objectifying. Ew, look who's Miss Madam, look who's Lord Fauntleroy. Ew, fuck that. Fuck that right in the goddamn ass, because it needs anal is what I'm saying. You're allowed to dress up as Slave Leia. You're allowed to find it attractive, okay? Jesus Christ, we're talking about sexuality here. A lot of the normal fucking rules don't apply. Do you know what you never hear when you're having sex with somebody? I really hope you respect me in the bedroom. That doesn't fucking happen. And if it does, whoa. Whoa. Hey, I'm sorry. You must be having the worst sex in the fucking world. Wow. So free Slave Leia. I say fucking put up your fucking pictures of you in that fucking outfit. Hey, do I benefit from that? Abso-fucking-lutely. But hey, we can celebrate. We can have some fucking fun. Because when we're grieving, it's not inappropriate to go like, you know what? I want to remember some of the good times. And this is some of the good times. You know, come on. Come on. We all fell in love with that a little bit. Admit it. Fucking admit it.